So I'm going to try to make this a simple tutorial to where you can recreate something at your house with what you have at your house, or you can go online to Lojo Online and we'll have the product here, there, whatever. Put in the back of the video probably things that you can buy to make your interior beautiful. So here we go. This is what you have to start first. Everything is laying out flat first, okay? Then you build up. The key is don't overthink it. Please don't overthink it. That's the kiss of death, all right? So the first thing we do is, if you have a table runner, which we're going to use this is out of our Lojo Online inventory, and if it's too long, notice that it's really long. It's probably right at 72, probably 68 inches. It's too long, so we fold it in. You can do all kinds of weird things with it. It's again, I didn't even think about it. I just folded it, okay? And just leave it like that, okay? The next thing is our placemats, all right? Here we go. I'm just gonna place them out here. Boom. Give a little more room. And we've taken the chair away so you can actually watch this video. And straight little thread. Here we go. These are beautiful little placemats that we also carry online. Here we go. And I'll reset this in a bit. All right. Now, these rings right here we bought on Amazon, and the link should be on the screen somewhere, but these are napkins that you can coordinate. We have a light gray, which coordinates. We have a dark gray, which coordinates, and then we have a neutral camel tone or a khaki tone, whatever you want to call it. So those things you can just put out here, boom, boom. Just do something different. You see how I threw it? Just throw it down there. Don't do anything else. Just leave it there. Don't manipulate it. Then we have our flatware. Now this is pretty important, guys. Flatware, you have two different sizes of forks usually. A salad dinner fork. But most people don't realize you should have everything lined up at the bottom edge, okay? I'm gonna move this here. So bottom edge here. Now you can do it here, 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 doesn't matter. It just needs to be lined up. What that does is when you look at this, you're gonna say, that table is really set up pretty, but you don't even know why. And the reason why is because it's symmetrical. We are very symmetrical people, okay? So all my flatware is lined up all the way across the bottom, but when your guests or company see it, they're gonna go, wow, this table is really put together. And again, look at my napkin, boom. Now we have our flatware set. We need to set our plates. You only set your plates because you want the presentation to be beautiful, all right? These are also sold online at Lojo Online. I've already preset so it saves some time on the thing. This could be a salad or a soup bowl, doesn't matter. That could be a salad plate. I'm just putting them all together just to show you the presentation of everything, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. And some people really buy a lot of china and they love the set of table. But we set up 2 different colors, which is a great way to have a little more interest instead of everything being one color all the way across. Again, you just have to make sure they coordinate well enough. We don't sell stemware on our website, so we're just going to use the mug just to kind of finish it off. Always place it above your knife. Hopefully you have enough room. You should on these large of a placemat. There we go. And the flatware that we have, this particular package only was in a set of 4. That's why I only have 4 place settings, just so that you know. All right, so now we basically have these, excuse me, the table set up. Now for the fun part, the centerpiece. Everything's low, now we have to go high, all right? Here we go. This could be something that you have at your house. A box, it could be cardboard, it could be wood. We have it online. This is actually a set of 2. Now here's what most people do. They set it down like this, they put the top on, they set it down, put the top on, and that's it. There's nothing exciting about that. Nothing. So that's why you hire interior designers. All right, so what we do is we're gonna take this, we're gonna take it at an angle, okay? Fun little angle. We're gonna take this top, put it to its side, okay? And then I'm gonna flip this over, hide that labels. It looks like it's still a box, right? Eric, swing around this way. Now, you have a void here that you need to fill in with something. I'm just using one of these candles. Actually, this comes from Amazon, okay? Battery light, you turn it on, the light comes on. Okay, that's our first step, all right? Now, I'm gonna start building low again. So what we do, we have to do greenery. Now this is kind of like a eucalyptus leaf. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But again, we'll put the item number down, again from Amazon. But you're going to need wire snips, boop, because this comes in a long 5 or 6 foot section. You literally cut off the wire and you separate them because it's one long piece. Now you people are gonna say, oh my gosh, I gotta cut down. It's not a big deal. Just go, close your eyes, snip. Do not try to measure anything. Don't make it hard. Then, without barely even looking, just set it in there. Just boom, that's it right there, okay? Now, I have not looked at where it hit with the candle. Let's look and see what happened, okay? Let's look at it. Okay, can you get that okay? So, it's too high, so what we're gonna do, now, look at that. So that's what that's supposed to look like. It just fills in, okay? The second one is, now remember we've already opened this hole up here or here, it doesn't really matter. This kind of curves around, so I'm going to use the leaf the way it's going, okay? Now there's a reason why I'm keeping everything confined, and I'll tell you in a minute. All right, the next thing is, again, building low. Let's just say I want to coordinate to my napkin rings, okay? All that does is just, I got a lot going on here, but just, that's it. Do not touch it. Leave it exactly like that. That was a natural thing. Most people want to go in, oh, I want to touch it here, here. Not that you can't, just leave it alone. Don't overwork the product. All right, now I'm going to break from here and I'm going to show you how to do the final center arrangement, okay? So I'll be right back. All right, so this is just a vessel, something that we sell online, and we're gonna set it here. Now, I like using Oasis because some people use paper because they don't want to buy it, but the Oasis has a lot of control when you stick things into it, okay? So I'm gonna use 2 because this is a tall vessel. All right, now, you have to decide, I'm gonna show you some cotton here, but you can choose whatever you want. It could be eucalyptus, it can be, well, I've got other things, we'll show you later, okay? So I'm gonna use cotton this time because it kind of goes with this, all right? So we have bundles. It came in bundles. I bought 2 bundles from Amazon. And what I do is I take it and I snip them all different lengths. 1 bundle, and I snip these bases all different lengths. I didn't measure it, I just snipped it. Different lengths. Keep it simple, okay? Now once I get 1 bundle done, I'll set that aside. I take the other bundle and I just, because if I ever want to use it again, I just manipulated things higher and lower without cutting, and I took 1 and wrapped it up. So this is what you do. Once it's wrapped up, you don't even look at it. You stick it in to the thing. There we go. Do that. That's 1, okay? Don't worry about if it leans over. Then you take your ones that you know are going to be shorter probably, and then you just start plugging it in. Don't think about it. Don't even look at it. Again, that's where people fail. They just think too much. We are a very symmetrical being. Plants usually aren't too symmetrical. All right. And you can always go back and change it if you want. And I'm just going to stick all 3 of these right in and not even worry about it. Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to bend some out so they go a little bit. Now, this is kind of blah, so we need a little bit of color or different texture. So I'm going to take something that, is a little spiky. This is soft and smooth, so spiky. Just going opposite direction. I'm going to stick it right in the middle. Throw them a couple of them around there. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Now here's the kicker. sometimes you'll have little odd things that break off or whatever. Just set it down here. Just set it down there. Spanish moss. I love this stuff. This is great. So right now you see kind of leaning over and everything. You take your Spanish moss, you weave it in and around your fixture, your flower arrangement centerpiece. I shouldn't say flower arrangement because sometimes you don't have to use flowers, okay? And I'm going to pull some of the Spanish moss to the side because that breaks up the line of the circle. And again, now look, I haven't looked at this at all. It looks pretty dang good. So if there's something that you just don't like this is hanging too far out, just bend it. If it's in your way, bend it. This is a little cute one. I'm going to bend it out here. There we go. But don't manipulate it too much. Now, that's a quick, easy arrangement. Now, I want you to notice one thing. This is the kiss of death that everyone tries to do, particularly interior designers. We try to load up the table. That doesn't do us any good. Why? You might have gotten it. If you load all this up, you will have nowhere to put your dishes for food. And then you'll have to take it all off. Don't make that mistake. Also, some of these little eucalyptus leaves will kind of fall off. Use them to your advantage. Just pop them up there. Just use them, okay? So here you are, Centerpiece 101, how you do it. Looks pretty good, I think. So now I'm going to just show you some things that you might have at your house. And we'll cut away. All I did was literally take off the arrangement, put 2 candlestick holders and 2 candlesticks there, and it looks completely different. But it's not busy. Some people aren't busy. And again, still lots of places for everything else. Now, we're going to cut away one more time, and I'm going to show you another one. All right, number 3. This was actually purchased on Amazon as well. It's lavender. Oh my gosh, it smells fantastic. And they come in little bundles. I only have 2, so it's going to be a little symmetrical. But what you do is, if you want to save that for later for storage, you can. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to stick it in a little vase. Now you might have 1, 2, or 3. I love asymmetrical. I love 3 things. But I didn't buy 3 lavenders. I only kept 2. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put this one right here, all right? So again, very simple, literally just change these 2 things, or 3 technically, and it's a completely different look, all right? What's really cool is, once you get really good with this stuff, you can lay it down and do all kinds of other weird things. But we're not going to take it too crazy for you yet, okay? I hope this helps you. And again, thank you for joining us on LojoOnline.com, and check out all our other related videos. See you soon.